Will you please stand for the presentation of colors, national anthem, and pledge of allegiance. Please remove all hats at this time. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce Avery Tittle, Student Council President.
Good afternoon, and welcome to our friends, family, loved ones, and distinguished guests to the graduation ceremony for the Ayden-Grifton High School class of 2024. My name is Avery Tittle, and I'm the student body president, and I'm honored to represent this remarkable group of individuals here with us today. Before we begin our ceremony, I would like to congratulate every senior who has made it to this milestone. It is a privilege to be standing here today as we celebrate each of us graduating this afternoon. Of course, we would not be here today without the support that each of us have received from individuals inside and outside of this room. From our administration in the school and all over Pitt County for ensuring success in everything that we do. Our teachers who have pushed us to be the best students we can be every day. The support and custodial staff for always taking care of us inside the school building, and every family member, friend, and loved one who has been by our side every step of the way. We could not have done this alone, so thank you for all you have done for us and coming to cheer us on today as we close this next chapter of our lives. And thank you to the class of 2024 for sticking together for the past 4 years. They say high school is the best years of your life, and I think that most of us can agree with that. and we would not have wanted it any other way. So with that, the class of 2024 welcomes each of you to our graduation ceremony. Thank you. It is also my pleasure to introduce Ms. Jacelyn Bryson, Assistant Principal, for our faculty tribute.
Our teachers and staff make up a family of committed educators who go the extra mile for students. Our teachers do not settle for anything less than the best each student can give. Our teachers tutor during their lunches, before and after school, and are committed to modeling characteristics that a charger should possess. Without the guidance and wisdom of our teachers and staff, this day would not be possible. Please give a round of applause for our faculty for helping our students charge towards excellence. We would like to give a special thank you to our graduation committee. With their guidance and assistance of our faculty, we continue to have a successful commencement ceremony. This is a very special time for these young men and women, and they deserve a graduation exercise that is carried out with pride and dignity. On behalf of the class of 2024, I respectfully request that you remain seated during the ceremony, and please respect all students when their diplomas are being awarded. Thank you. I'm pleased to introduce Mr. Ryan Stockdale, Assistant Principal, to recognize our platform guests.
Good afternoon and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Ayden-Grifton High School class of 2024. We are pleased to have our guests today, members of the Pitt County Board of Education. Miss Amy Cole, Chair Miss Kelly Weaver, Vice Chair Miss Mary Nobles Maltsby, Mr. James E. Tripp Jr., Mr. Don Rhodes, Dr. Jennifer Hodgson, Miss Melinda Fagundis, Mr. Benji Forrest, and the Superintendent of Pitt County Schools, Dr. Ethan Linker. We are also pleased to have the principals for schools in our attendance area as our guests. Please direct your attention to section 208 as we recognize them. Mrs. Marika Harrison, Ayden Middle School, Dr. Michael Casey, Ayden Elementary School, Mrs. Megan Newman, Grifton School. At this time, Mrs. Casey Hyatt, Principal, will recognize our students with high academic honors and introduce the Salutatorian and Valedictorian of this year's senior class.
Pitt County Schools will recognize the Valedictorian and Salutatorian for their academic success, as well as utilize the Latin system to acknowledge the outstanding academic performance for additional students. Please turn your attention to the program insert. There you will find the designated students have received the following academic accomplishments: cum laude with a GPA of 3.75 to 3.99, magna cum laude with a GPA of 4.0 to 4.249, and summa cum laude with a GPA of 4.25 or higher. Additionally, these students receive pins to be displayed on their graduation stoles. Cum laude is bronze, magna cum laude silver, and summa cum laude gold. North Carolina academic scholars are also noted in your program. Congratulations to these seniors for your hard work. Throughout his 4-year academic journey, Jonathan DeLuna has consistently demonstrated leadership and dedication. He has been an active member of various organizations, including Link Crew, National Honor Society, and CTE Honor Society. As an NC academic scholar, Jonathan's commitment to excellence has been evident. Additionally, he completed the Honors Medical Research Program at Brody School of Medicine, showcasing his passion for learning and inquiry. As Jonathan prepares to further his education at Hampton-Sydney College, we extend our best wishes to him for continued success. I would like to take a moment to recognize Jonathan's parents, Jane and Incencio DeLuna, and ask that they please stand. Your unwavering support has undoubtedly played a pivotal role in Jonathan's achievements. Jonathan, the faculty administration of Ayden-Grifton High School are pleased to present you with a token of appreciation. Without further ado, it is our great pride that we introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2024, Jonathan DeLuna.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jonathan DeLuna. I want to begin today by thanking all the grandparents, parents, siblings, friends, and anyone else who could be in attendance today at graduation. I also want to give a huge thanks as well to the administrators and faculty who are here to assist us today in our ceremony. I want to thank a few personal people as well. Mom and Dad, I'm infinitely in debt to you both, as your gratitude and support for me for my academics is endless. My sister, who has been by my side through everything that life has thrown me, she is someone who is rare, a person you meet once in a lifetime. Finally, Miss Sue and Miss Gladys, while blood may say otherwise, I believe that you both were specially placed in my life for all the right reasons. I can go to you both for advice, go to you both to just talk and catch up if life has kept me busy, and go to you for meals and desserts that I'm sure my mom will be trying to perfect for the rest of her life. I love you all, and I wouldn't be here without you. Now, I'm going to do my best to keep this speech to a minimum so we can all get out of here a little bit quicker, so just bear with me. I'm honored today to stand here as Salutatorian. I was assigned to speak about the past 4 years at Ayden-Grifton High School and how we have all been affected, whether it be positively or negatively. At first, this task felt like a breeze, and I would be able to knock it out in just a couple of hours, but I soon found myself struggling to put this speech together as the deadline approached. This can all be explained by a word that I love to say all the time, which is procrastination. Merriam-Webster defines procrastinate as to put off intentionally and habitually, meaning that this is a common habit, and in all honesty, I agree, and I can confidently say that this began my first year of high school. COVID-19 took the last few months of our 8th grade away and left us to blindly navigate through our freshman year. There we all faced many obstacles such as alternative weeks, such as A and B week, being stuck at home for every cough and sneeze we had, and being isolated for 2 weeks if we were to ever get COVID. This is very frustrating for all of us and made it hard to understand what our actual goal was during high school. But while it took time, we eventually reached our second year and things seemed to calm down a little. This rough start definitely had a negative impact on all of us at the time, but as we sit here today, I can say that we are a pretty resilient group. I know it wouldn't be a complete speech unless I left you all today with a few words of wisdom. While I like to think at the very wise at the ripe old age of 18, I know my limitations and will instead present the advice from a lady who had about 75 years on me. These words are not mine, but my great-grandmother Joyce Jackson, who today is watching up from above. I can hear her now saying, if you keep yourself caught up in the past, you'll never be able to move forward into the future. This wisdom applies to all of us. We have all faced hardships, and while not everyone has had the same circumstances, we can all agree that it's made an impact of us during our 4 years. What my great-grandmother meant was that no matter the struggles we have faced along the way, we shouldn't let it define who we are, but make it a marking point in our life. This marker represents a reminder of what we have overcome or even a lesson that life has taught us. If we stand at this marker only to remind ourselves of what has happened, we'll never move on and focus on what's to come in the future. And for me, that means leaving behind my habit of intentionally setting things aside, procrastination. What I'm getting at is that no matter what has happened these past 4 years of high school, good or bad, don't let it define who you are. Don't let it be the reason you find yourself 5 years down the road stuck in the past instead of your possibilities. Instead, let it be a reminder to you that what has happened was just an experiment on what adulthood has to offer. Let it be the reason you know what to do and what not to do as you venture out in life. Let Ayden-Grifton High School be a reminder to you that no matter where you are in the next 5, 10, 15 years, you will always be a Charger. Class of 2024, I wish you all the best in life and hope that you all remember today's graduation as one more milestone that you have to look back on in the future. Thank you.
The Throughout her 4-year journey, Haley Pacehour has consistently demonstrated leadership in academics. She has actively contributed to various organizations such as Link Crew, National Honor Society, and CTE Honor Society, showcasing her commitment to excellence. As an NCAA academic scholar and scholar athlete, Haley has excelled both in the classroom and on the court. We extend our best wishes to her as she embarks on her educational journey at Guilford College, where she will continue to pursue her passion for volleyball. Now I would like to take a moment to acknowledge Haley's parents, Rosie and Samuel Pacehour, and ask that they please stand. Your support and encouragement have undoubtedly played a crucial role in Haley's achievements. Haley, the faculty and administration of Ayden-Grifton High School are honored to present you with a gift at this time. And without further ado, it is with great pride that we introduce our valedictorian of the class of 2024, Haley Pacehour.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. I am blessed to be standing here representing the graduating class of 2024 as the valedictorian. On behalf of the graduates, I would like to thank everyone for joining us to celebrate this exciting milestone in our lives. As I began to think about what I wanted to say, I wanted it to be something we, as the senior class, can all relate to. My thoughts ended up landing on the Magic School Bus. This was a show most of us grew up watching in elementary school. For those of you that don't know or don't remember the Magic School Bus, each episode started in the classroom with Miss Frizzle teaching. With each lesson, Miss Frizzle would take her students on the Magic School Bus to experience what they were learning about firsthand. The theme song started with Miss Frizzle yelling, "Seatbelts, everyone!" The kids responded with, "Please let this be a normal field trip. With the frizz? No way!" So let's think of our high school years as our field trip. It was far from normal. We began our freshman year in the midst of COVID. Masks were worn at all times, even in the sports that we played. Desks were 6 feet apart. You were sent home if you were exposed to someone that came down with COVID, and quarantine with COVID was 2 weeks long. School was done all online. There were no more paper copies, and we alternated weeks when we actually came to the school building. You were either week A or week B, which meant you were also probably split up from your friends. Sophomore year was when we actually got to get a real feel for what all high school had to offer. From our first ever football, volleyball, or basketball game with the stable student section, to the first homecoming spirit week, academic breakfast, club meetings, and sports tryouts, to our very last. Or the adventures in the classroom. Maybe you were in Tyre's class on a nature walk, looking for leaves you've never even heard of before. Or you were in Kessel's class, learning about science while holding the class snake. Or in Miss James's class, creating a diagram of skin out of a tissue box. Or maybe even in Fulcher's class with her artificial cow inseminator, where we stood at the back end of the cow and, well, we'll just stop there. You'll have to actually take the Magic School Bus if you want more on that adventure. So, now the field trip of high school has officially come to an end. We were guided by amazing teachers, administrators, coaches, mentors, and most importantly, family and friends. They were our Mrs. Frizzle, pushing us out of our comfort zone to help us learn and grow into not only better students, but even greater human beings ready to take on the world as adults. As we exit this bus and the door shuts behind us on our field trip as an Ayden-Grifton High School Charger class of 2024, we will all enter different buses that will take us to our next destination and next adventure in life. I encourage you to carry with you all the memories you've made and everything you have learned through your time here on our Magic School Bus. This next bus will not have a Miss Frizzle holding our hand every step of the way, telling us exactly what to do. It's time we charge towards excellence, but this time on our own. We have goals and dreams we want to accomplish, but it's now up to us to put in the hard work to see them come to fruition. Now, one final thing about Miss Frizzle is that she was a light to all of her students. Her kind spirit, encouraging words, and support for her students was very inspiring. Because of her caring environment, students learned to help each other to overcome their fears. I encourage you to be a Miss Frizzle to someone else. I encourage you to be a light for others. A candle loses nothing by lighting another candle. Be the light in someone's darkness. As we get ready to walk across this stage to receive our diplomas, turn our tassels, and exit our Ayden-Grifton Magic School Bus field trip, I'm reminded of a quote by another childhood character that we all know, Winnie the Pooh. He states, "How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard." I want to thank the Ayden-Grifton class of 2024 for all the memories made, and I want to thank the Ayden-Grifton faculty and staff for helping us to get to this point. Thank you all for making this goodbye a hard one. Congratulations, Ayden-Grifton class of 2024. You have learned, you have grown, you have overcome, and most importantly, you have graduated high school. Thank you.
I am very proud to be standing before you today as I award the Ayden-Grifton High School's class of 2024 their diplomas. You are all very special individuals. I ask that you always remember what has been said to you every day for the past 4 years. Keep charging towards excellence. In all that you do, always remember to never settle for anything less than your excellence. At this time, we will award the members of the class of 2024 their diplomas. This presentation presents or represents the 13 years of hard work and dedication by this class. In an effort to ensure that each senior is recognized, please hold your applause until all diplomas have been awarded. Presenting the graduates their diplomas is Dr. Ethan Linker, Superintendent of Pitt County Schools. He will be assisted by Ms. Robin Dale Barnett and Ms. Brenna Ballinger, counselors. Class of 2024, please prepare to come forward as directed by your junior marshals. Will marshals and faculty please move to your positions at this time? Will the first row please stand and come forward? Mia Yaleen Acuna. Madison Brooke Adams. Alexander Joshua Allen. Benjamin Reed Allen. Emily Grace Allen. Joseph Davin Anderson. Gloria Jane Andrews. Kayla Elon Applewhite. Devontae Jamal Arnold. Ramaya Janae Bentley. Damian Lee Berger. Ronnie Lorenza Best Jr. Mackenzie Jean Bowen. Hayden Thomas Braswell. Ronnie James Brewer. Kaylee Mackenzie Brickhouse. Jalen Antrion Amari Brown. Nevaeh Myangel Cannon. Jacob Allen Capizzi. Camille Elise Carver. Ava Rianne Casey. Cammie Cherry. Cole Sloan Christian. Raven Brianna Carver. Anaya Tawan Coward. Jeremiah Devon Cox. Dakota Chase Kraft. Vanessa Taylor Cruz. Summer Nicole Dagnall. Brianna Christine Davis. Christy Marie Davis. Jade Elizabeth Davis. Sontravius Tyran Davis. Grant Ellis Dawson. Jonathan Gray DeLuna. Courtney Marvell Dillahunt Moy. Michaela Danielle Naree Dixon. Zamarian Zavon Dixon. Zaki Daquan Edmonds. Branson Levi Edwards. Shamaya Nakaira Ellison. Alasia Lene Evans. Azarea Jalen Figueroa. Daniela Figueroa Luna. Jamarian Tavon Folks. Zachary Andrew Frable. Aaron Brian Gant. Nasir Jamon Gardner. Yasmin Denise Gardner. Amani Kamaya Garris. Ashani Kanaya Garris. Hannah Claire Gifford. Maya Alexandra Grady. Malachi Zaquan Gray Pittman. Antoine Leonard Grimes Jr. Chrissy Jane Gherkins. Keaton Avery Guthrie. Hope Chanel Haddock. Liliana Paige Haddock. Peyton Joseph Haddock. Sally Anna Francis Harrington. Jalen Michael Houghton. Naisha Shanae Hawkins. Riley Elizabeth Hawkins. Alexis Norberto Hernandez Lopez. Aaliyah Neve Hewitt. Lanasia Anaya Higgs. Arenado Hill. Casper Holler. Cassie Lynn Honeycutt. Aubrey Gwen House. Emery Kaylin Hunt. Austin Carl Hunt Para. Haley Grace Johnson. Rasheem Tariq Johnson. Devin William Jones. Tristan Stephen Jones. Terry Douglas Keith. Coleon Jashawn Kelly. Imani Edward Carshawn Koontz. Lauren Elizabeth Landmark. Nevin Carlos Letchworth. Paola Alexandra Lopez Maisonette. Anthony Robert McKinley. Jose Manuel Martinez Palma. Jonathan Martinez Santabans. Bailey Anne-Marie McCall. Hannah Elaine McLawhorn. August Joseph Meyer. Leilani Alexandria Marie Moore. Alan Jared Morales Ordonez. Brian Ray Morton. Sanaya Renee Moy. Tayshawn Xavier Overton. Caitlin Autumn Page. Anissa Yvonne Parker. Haley Brooke Paysauer. Baylor Miles Peebles. Bradley Cole Phillips. Rayshawn David Phillips. Ozaria Jerry Pryor. Jaden Rashad Quinterly. Daisy Velia Kiras Meza. Ayana Janae Razor. Amaya Miley Roach. Demetrio Rojo Vasquez. Marco Antonio Romero Jr. Carly Trinity Rouse. Rashad Baquan Savage. Omarion Lorvante Simmons Dixon. Deasia Claytiana Smith. Colby Russell Smith. Marissa Jade Stallings. Davion Clarence Sincere Stewart. Cameron Stewart Sugg. Cooper Graham Sutton. Nasaya Ezekiel Telfair. Ethan Blake Thomason. Avery Isabel Tittle. Chase Derek Toller. Miranda Michelle Townsend. Colton Dean Tripp. Joshua Carlton Tripp. Cameron Reese Upchurch. Braxton Cole Vaughn. Kelly Venegas Gonzalez. Skylar Gabrielle Vines. Maria Bell Wagner. Jalen Richard Wallace. Isabel Presley Walls. Madeline Nicole Ward. Calvin Laverne Warren Jr. Alasia Janae Washington. Ashton Taylor Watkins. Michael Christopher Whitaker. Davis Matthew White. Armani Taisha Whitfield. Nasaya Honesty Whitfield. Isabella Grace Whitford. Haley Elizabeth Wilcox. Savea Martasia Williams. Michaela Justice Williams. Sadie Lynn Willis. Odyssey Navia Carshell Wilson. Zoe Lynn Wilson. Jaden Isaiah Worsley. Nicholas Lamont Worthington. Levi Jonathan Young. Alexandra Marie Huff. I now present to you the Ayden-Grifton High School graduating class of 2024. At this time, Avery Tittle will share closing remarks.
Will the class of 2024 please stand? As the afternoon comes to a close and we are officially high school graduates, I would again like to congratulate the class of 2024 because today is something to be proud of. What a privilege it has been to have this opportunity. As I stated earlier, we would not be here today as high school graduates without the people who have pushed us, inspired us, motivated us, and supported us on this journey. But as this journey has just begun, with the help of our biggest supporters, wherever we go next, we are surely to succeed. And our resilience will shine through in even more extraordinary ways in the next chapter of our lives. As we continue on in life after we leave here today, I want to leave everyone with a little quote by one of my favorite artists of all time, Noah Kahan, and I think he says it best. This song hits close to home as it talks about going far. It says, "So pack up your car, put a hand on your heart, say whatever you feel, be wherever you are." And then it goes on to say, "You're the greatest thing we've lost." So as we pack up our cars and move on from high school, I encourage everyone to be wherever you are. So live life to the fullest, have fun, make mistakes, and learn from them. Celebrate the big and the little things, and most importantly, live in the moment. But never forget what got you there, because when we look back at all the memories we made and all the influences we've had, just remember that because of all of us here today, we are the greatest thing Ayden-Grifton will lose. Through our collective hard work over the last 4 years, we are the faces of the future. And as we each embark on our own individual paths and strive to make a difference in the world, we will forever share one thing in common. Once a Charger, always a Charger. Join me now in the turning of our tassels. On the count of 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to the graduates of Ayden-Grifton High School.
It gives me great pleasure to say to you, by the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the Pitt County Board of Education, based on the diplomas you received, I hereby declare you official graduates of Ayden-Grifton High School. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Amen.